Welcome to the new YouTube channel. If you haven't already done it, hit the subscribe button to follow us all season long for updates and content. So happy that you're here. It's going to be a great year.
We got to talk about Dallas. I know you love Dallas so much. You actually just recorded Undisputed out of the team facility down in Dallas. I know you love that, Richard. What are your expectations of this team?
My expectations of the Dallas Cowboys, I think they got 11 wins in them, Mitchell. I don't think they have a particularly strong schedule. So I got them in 11 wins. They play a lot of the rookie quarterbacks, the young quarterbacks. We were talking about this on the other show. The Pittsburgh game, I got them winning that game. I think Pittsburgh defensively have gotten a little beat up, a little worn down. TJ Watt, obviously, you still have him, and he's a menace. Cam Hayward, still a menace. But Minkah Fitzpatrick, really, really good safety, one of the best in the National Football League. But I think there are some weaknesses that can be exposed on that defense. I think offensively, they've just been inconsistent with their blocking and their running the football. And a lot of it was put on the offensive coordinator last year, but they'll have Russell Wilson, an experienced quarterback, not under a ton of salary restraints. So I think they'll ride him unless something crazy happens. I'm sure he'll get the ball to George Pickens a lot more than Kenny Pickett did. I think they got Deontay Johnson, a really good receiver, but it's just something about
he got traded to Carolina. Deontay did.
Well, Mitchell, I don't.
They are shorthanded at wideout, but
I don't see them winning that game. I don't see them winning that game. I think Dallas has 11 wins this season, but still goes to the playoffs and makes me do my dance. They kept me away from my dance last year, and that's a different kind of hate to keep me away from my dance. I didn't have any answer for the wild card done. Like, get to the divisional
and done. Richard, is this the last year for McCarthy? If they don't win a playoff game or two, is he out?
Mitchell, Dallas has a lot more questions than that. Like,
I'm with you on
that. What
the
F are you guys doing in general? Like, and early in the offseason, you're like, oh, okay, they're just taking their time. But you have yet to pay the guys who play the best on your team. You have 3 All-Pros on your team. 3. Actually 4, I think. And you have not paid them. You have not paid them. They're going to, hey, I told you guys last year, Dallas fans were, CeeDee Lamb, you were so wrong. I was like, oh, yeah, you guys so excited about that. I love it. They're just not going to be as excited when he's making $31 million and you're handicapped with the rest of your roster because you're going to have to pay him $30 million. Then you're going to have to pay Micah. What did Nicholas John Bosa get? Because they're going to have to pay him a little bit more than Nicholas John Bosa. So that's 2 players for $60 million, Mitchell. And guess what? You're going to have to pay one more player, just one, for probably $60 million a year, Mitchell. Guess who that is?
Dakota Prescott.
The Dak. Mitchell.
I know that the market dictates how much money these guys are going to make. But Richard, CeeDee Lamb isn't just
$20 million.
CeeDee Lamb's not just going to make $30 million a year, Rich. He's not. He's going to probably be making 35 a year because you just saw Amon-Ra sign for 30. Immediately the next day, A.J. Brown signs for 32. So you know what his agent's going to do? Hey, I need a couple more million than that. And then Jared Goff, and this is why it's a lot of money to pay. We didn't even talk about the extension with Jared Goff, but the guy's making $53 million a year, which is just a ridiculous amount of money. But the reality is, a year from now, he's probably going to be the 8th highest paid quarterback in the league, and Dak Prescott's probably going to be the highest. So it's just like every season, the money keeps going up and up and up. But how do you handle this cap situation in Dallas? Because they don't have a running back, Rich. They didn't draft one. They didn't sign one. I don't even know who's in their running back room now, but that's a pretty vital position for their team, don't you think?
Mitchell, very vital because they need to be able to run the ball well. But 3 players, Mitchell, and this is, and I was being fair with all of them. I wasn't overpaying any of them. Like maybe you can get Dak for $55 million, I guess. Maybe. I guess. So you could have 3 players cost you $120 million of cap space. Mitchell, that's a little under half of your cap. 3 guys.
Yep.
Everybody was so excited that I was wrong. Y'all gonna be wishing I was right. You're gonna be wishing I was right because you're gonna spend $120 million on 3 guys. And you have to, or you let them walk. You let them walk and you become a worse team. Okay, let them walk. Say they're replaceable. Tell me that Micah Parsons, you can find another Micah Parsons. Let me find you another CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, go ahead, find it. They're not out there like that. Okay, just, I guess, find you another franchise quarterback. He was second team All-Pro last year. I know you guys said he's not a winner, but nobody can tell me who the winning quarterbacks are. Nobody can tell me. Everybody tells me Dak's not a winner, but nobody can tell me who the winners are. Mitchell, who's the winners? Are you going to tell me? You going to tell me who are the winners? Because y'all talk about him and you talk about my guy Kirko. Good quarterbacks, but you say they're not winners. But who are the winners? Is Josh Allen a winner? Where is he gone? And what has he won? He just hasn't. I'm sorry. Who's your winners? Who's your winners? Brock Purdy got as many wins as all of them, if not more. Only one you can say is Patrick Mahomes. That's the winner in this league right now, Mitchell. That's the winner. Outside of him, who's winning? Who's winning consistently in these playoffs, Mitchell? So when you talk about this, and people always make this argument, Dak's not a winner. Well, until y'all can tell me somebody other than Patrick Mahomes that's a winner, and do not give me Joe Burrow, because he is right now, he's on the injury-prone list for me. You got 2 seasons. When Lamar missed 10 games 2 seasons in a row, they said he shouldn't be paid, Mitchell, because he was injury-prone. When Joe Burrow misses games, nobody tells me that he shouldn't be paid because he's injury-prone. He is a fantastic talent when he is on the football field. Mitchell makes that team a contender. But when he is not on the field, which is pretty often these days, they are not as good. Or, you know what I mean? Jake Browning did pretty good last year. He held it down, but they're a different team without him. And nobody's saying that. So can you say he's a winner? I mean, they were 5-5 when he went out. So, like, what are we saying now?
I'm with you, because the reality is you can't just let a franchise quarterback walk. I mean, there's going to be debates all day where you would put him in the hierarchy of QBs out there. Reality is he's probably a top 10 guy. You cannot let a top 10 quarterback in this league simply walk out the door. It doesn't work like that.